Okay, Halloween is almost upon us, so are we ready for a creepy story, boys and girls? Reading from my short story, Strictly Most Haunted, published in the Gifted Anthology by Bridge House Publishing. It is now available to buy. And here is a teaser reading so that you will buy the anthology. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Not quite night time, but not quite light. There's no one else in my carriage. I should try to sleep, but I'm not tired enough. Intermittently, the faded yellow strip light above me buzzes and flickers. I pick up my plastic glass of wine and take a big gulp. I'm on mini bottle number 2 already, and we only left Market Harborough 15 minutes ago. God knows what the woman behind the counter must have thought of me asking for 5 mini bottles, and at 4 in the morning. People's expectations, that's what makes me hit the wine. Resolution took a long time. That's how it is sometimes. They reach out. They want to connect. They need me to stay drinking coffee and talking into the early hours, reassuring them that everything will be okay. That's how it was with Daryl too. So I did some walking around, closed my eyes, until I could feel the sadness in the air. Then I told her about the young maid who'd lived there in the Victorian age and had cried herself to sleep because she was lonely and had no one to love her. It's narratives people need, you see. Narratives to help them make sense of the unfathomable, of death. I need them too. That's how I got into all this, in pursuit of meaningful narratives. I don't get paid for it. In fact, I'm currently between jobs, which is the middle-class term for unemployed. I wanted to be a dancer. I still do, but at 56, I'm too old. Besides, I'm not really talented enough. Hey-ho. Several miles of rattling through open countryside later, the train stops. The strip light buzzes and flickers again, and 2 sets of familiar elderly couples get in. I only catch a glimpse of them, arms linked, huddled together, as they get into the carriage in front of me. I'm just trying to compute my sense of déjà vu, when my attention is diverted by a hippie-looking woman with blue hair and multiple piercings. "Excuse me, is it okay if I sit here?" she says. A part of me is relieved to have company. Another part of me wonders why she doesn't sit somewhere else when the rest of the carriage is empty. "Yes, of course," I reply, because I'm too tired to challenge her. And besides, it might put off any weird blokes that may head my way. She takes the seat opposite me, stares at me. The wine makes me braver, so I stare back. I notice her soft skin, the fine lines settling in around her eyes, her small, slight frame. Mid-40s, I would guess. "You're lost," she says in a voice that sounds like she's doing a guided meditation. "You're on the wrong journey." "No, I'm not," I reply. "This is the London train." She raises a pierced brow. The tiny silver stud reminds me of those hundreds and thousands on my childhood birthday cake, when the world was still a magical, exciting place and anything was possible. "Life journey," she says, as if this is a perfectly normal thing to be telling a total stranger on a train in the small hours. I frown, feeling vulnerable and edgy. I squeeze my hand around my glass until a small crack appears in the plastic. "You took a wrong turn, Clarissa, way back." How does she know my name?